This is part two of why we should read books. By the way, I gave reasons why we should read books in first part and my first video. If you are watching me for the first time, I'm Ondego Chieng. This is very, very important because nowadays people have no reading culture. People don't read. They love watching. They love watching, but not reading. That's the concentration of people is very short nowadays. They love what is very, very entertaining through reading. But I know some people still read books. Books are very powerful. I want to tell you that books inspire, they motivate, they inspire, they motivate and build nations. So many people have been inspired by reading books. You could be coming from different environments where many people have been raised up in different ways, but now we find that some people have been inspired regardless of the environment they are coming from. So reading books is an inspiring activity. It motivates you to do things that sometimes you could not imagine that you can do. But again, many nations have been built by people who have been reading books, because through books you share different aspirations, different ideas from the writers. The writers put the best of their mind. Books also transform our lives. I tell you, most people have been transformed just by reading books. They build faith. It builds what we call hope. And so when you read books, you find that you will have different perspective, different ideas, different line of thoughts. Books develop wonderful experience. The best, most of the time we are told that experience is the best teacher. But sometimes or many times we only line our thought about things that may come our way to teach us in a hard way. But here, books can also teach you not in a hard way, but in the easiest way possible, so that you can gain experience that you did not have, you did not even get from school. That's why books should be read even after school. In most of our African education system, let me talk about Kenya because I know much about Kenya. Most students, after completing their education system, they do not read, because most of them think that you only read for exams. You only read for your exams, for the research and all that. Now, books help you in achieving goals in life. We have goals. Maybe you wanted to do business. You are a business person. You want to do farming or agribusiness. You'll find that books will teach you very much more about how you can do the best of agribusiness. Books can change your life and vision. Very important. Most of the lives have been changed. Those people you are seeing that they are wealthy, those experts, those motivational speakers, have not become one of them, but I'm seeing that these guys are guys who have read a lot. And books can change your life. It can change your vision. Take books, reading books very serious, because books can take you to a world of dreams. Many things have been built, many economies have been raised because of reading books. So we should be reading books, very important for us. We are finding that books help you grow. It helps you grow, you mature. You mature in your mind, your thinking capacity, your IQ, intelligence quotient. When you read books, you will be very smart and wiser than any other person who just went through the school system and stopped reading books. There's a time I was traveling in an aeroplane, and by that time I didn't like reading so much. But I was motivated by an old man who was reading a book. He was very much concentrating, even underlining the points. He was underlining the points using his pencil. So I was really motivated. Books makes you very smart. They encourage your imagination to soar. Your imagination. You will imagine things, put them into practice through reading books. So I encourage many people to read books, because books build your self-esteem. You'll find that most people have low self-esteem, but because some are introverts, some are extrovert, all these guys are very important in life. You are extrovert, you are introvert, can help. But again, you find that somebody has low self-esteem. So when you read books, you will build your self-esteem, and then your emotional strength. So as you read books, you will have what we call emotional strength. Yeah, most of the time, things that affect us is emotion. You find that emotionally, people are not stable. They are very much unstable. But when you read books, you'll find that, just like the other time I was reading about emotion by a certain lady called Joyce Meyer, I found out so many things, in fact, so many ideas about how we should handle ourselves, because we are born different with different emotion. So you will stabilize your emotion, you will have emotional strength as you read different kinds of books. And then life is spiritual, and you have to know that life is 90% spiritual. Most of the people who have gone to school does not realize that life is spiritual. And when life is spiritual, the spiritual part of life is really affecting most of the people, especially those who are learned, because they look at things with the ideas of the things that they got from school only, not knowing that life surely is spiritual. So when you read books, the books that you read will provide a spiritual experience. You'll start to view life in a spiritual perspective, because that spiritual part of life is what is affecting 90% of people. So you should be reading books, even spiritual books. As I said in the first part of the video that I produced, that I really like reading spiritual books, especially the Christian books. Now, books are intellectually satisfying. When you are reading books, you'll be intellectually satisfying your mind. You will be very much equipped intellectually. You'll have confidence when you face things. You'll have confidence when you are given an opportunity to lead. Very good leaders are those who are reading books. Very good spiritual and political leaders, they are those who are reading. In fact, books act as a communication tool. Most of us, even me, I could not stand before people and talk, but nowadays it is with ease, just because I read books. So it encourages you, it makes you communicate very well, it nurtures your eloquence, your competence, all this. So books provide mental and physical relaxation. They provide mental and physical relaxation. You'll be relaxed. Sometimes when you have a problem, stress, and you pick a book and read, especially the Bible, you'll find that it is really encouraging you, giving you hope, a lot of hope. So the mental relaxation, the physical relaxation comes from reading books. So books develop also a sense of belonging to people around you. By the way, you will develop a sense of belonging. You'll feel like you are there. Again, we find that books are stress-free boosters. Stress-free boosters. A lot of stress, by the way, because of the challenges we face in life. Nowadays, we have a lot of challenges, maybe economic challenge. We have health challenges, family challenges, a lot that people are passing through. But when you read books, you'll find that this may lower the stress. So books are very powerful to you. So we cannot say that this era people don't read books. No. Books do not require company. No. It is you. You take your time within the 24 hours that God has given you and plan on how you can read every day. Read every day. Even if it is 30 minutes every day, take your time, read books. Again, we find that books brings personality change. Yeah, most of the people who are reading books, you'll find that they are not, you can't compare them with those who are not reading books. They know how to manage. They know how to handle people. They know how to deal with different classes, different calibers of people. So books increase what we call comprehension. Your mind will be expanded when you read books. So you will comprehend a lot. So take time, read books. In fact, very important. Books bring about what we call, it brings nature to your doorstep. It brings nature to your doorstep. Sometimes back when I was reading about how to plant some crops, I was seeing the real picture. The imagery came. So it brings what we call nature into your doorstep. Then as you read books, you will be entertaining your mind. Yeah, we know we have physical activities or physical exercises. We should also have mental exercise. And one of the mental exercise is reading books. So books also help you feel the world around you. It makes the best of friends. Through books, you'll find a lot of people, friends who are valuable, friends who are real friends. So books spread what we call love. It spread affection and knowledge. And let me tell you, when your knowledge increases, your wisdom also is increasing. As you increase the knowledge and you increase your wisdom. By the way, the Bible says the principal thing that we should look at or we should have is knowledge and wisdom. If you go to the book of Proverbs chapter number 4 and verse 7, that in everything that you are pursuing, pursue knowledge and wisdom. Very important. And there's no way you can pursue knowledge just by sitting down. You can pursue knowledge by watching TVs like this one. Videos like these ones. You can get knowledge through reading, seminars, all these things, going to school, learning, something like that. So reading is what we call the pivotal point of getting knowledge. So you will be increasing broadening your horizon of thinking, reasoning as you read books. I'm telling you the truth. If you are reading books, you will have friends. You will have things, the picture of real things in your mind. And if you put all these things into practice, then you will prosper. Books help you stay updated with facts and figures. Most people are staying in centuries ago or some years ago because they don't read books. Stay updated with facts. Stay updated with the figures by reading books. It's very important for you. Remember, Paul the apostle was telling Timothy, who was also a very young preacher at that moment, that he should study to show thyself approved. So when you study, you will show yourself approved. Yes. So studying is very, very important. Reading is very, very important, because we have reading and studying. Studying is the advanced part of reading, because studying is now when you want to know something in-depth part of something. So books create and spread fun. Yeah, it create and spread fun. Also, most of the people whom you are seeing as comedians, they have read books. Don't just think that they are just creative without reading. Most of them have read books. So books will help you know the whys and the hows of everything. Why things happen, how. So books will help you dig deep into why something has happened, how something has happened. You will increase your attention span. I think I talked about this one in the first video, the first part. When you want to increase your attention span, please read books. Most of the people who concentrate a lot are those who are reading. But you'll find that some people don't concentrate. That's why, in fact, TikTok videos are 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So people watch, you find somebody scrolling, watching for 3 minutes and goes to another video, which means he doesn't have concentration for something that has been explained. Sometimes this guy was explaining how you can naturally kill pests without using pesticides that are bought in the agrovet. But you find somebody is watching this thing. It is a video of 10 minutes, and after 3 or 4 minutes he has scrolled to another one. I usually see people do that because their attention span is very small. So the attention span, if you want to increase your attention span, be reading books, have that reading culture. It is not easy. By the way, you cannot develop a reading culture within 1 or 2 days. Reading is something that most people don't like, for sure. That's why many people, when we were young, we were just seeing our parents as if they were molesting us by taking us to school. But nowadays we are seeing the big light that our parents were really helping us. Now let me tell you, if you don't have a reading culture, I'm giving you a formula now. Take time. Just switch off your TV and what have you. Just read for 10 minutes only. And then the following day, read for 20. Maintain 20 minutes, or even 30 minutes. Every day as you continue reading, you'll have that urge to read more minutes than the previous ones. So you'll be reading 20 minutes, 30 minutes every day. Just read. Yeah, so when you do that, you'll find that your attention span will increase. Your attention span will increase. So I think in the first video also we talked about satisfying your curiosity. Yeah, when you read books. So you'll satisfy your curiosity when you read book. Let me tell you, start reading books. Invest in buying books. We have online books through Amazon, through all these platforms that have been brought, so you can read books. We have a platform called Selah. In the area where you are skilled, for example, some people are businessmen or women. Read books concerning what you are selling. Read books concerning the skill that you have. So expand your knowledge through reading books. I'm telling you, you will come and see the light in what I'm telling you now. Stay connected so very much in reading. stay connected in so very much in practicing what you have read. Practice what you have read. Put it into practice what you have read. Consult people, because by reading books you also the next step after doing that is taking time to find the experts, those who know what you want to do, so that they can advise you, they can guide you. That's why I said it will connect you to people who are called intelligentsia class. Yeah, so read books. Take time and read books so that you can have very clear vision. Yeah, take time to read books so that you can bring out your ability, the talent that you have. We have some untapped talent, abilities. We call them sometimes potential. Because God has given us what we call the potential, but we are not using them. So as you read books, you will find that you are good in something, but you have not put it into practice because maybe you think you are not able. Well, let me tell you, books will clear what we call pessimism in you. So many people are pessimistic because they have not interacted with books. Your creativity will be stimulated, you will be creative enough when you read books. So I urge you to read books from today, and God bless you.